we were so used to seeing each other every day, you know, and just seeing him, and wow, it's emotional, it's powerful, it's really a moment in our history, and to, I think, consider how important human connection is. So while we're doing that in a little bit different way, I know we all can't wait to, eventually see each other again at the studio or just out and about in the world. No, you don't have to wear earbuds, Lori. If you, um, it's just the name of the app. Um, so you basically just want to set your volumes. You have to use a different device than what you're streaming the video on. And I would say pump up the volume on the video so that you can hear the instruction clearly, and then find a nice balance on the device that is playing the music. So I always give you guys a minute or so to figure that out once we start the music. But most importantly, you want to be able to hear the instructions so that you're not having, to look back at the video. Of course, it's there. And for anybody that needs that visual tutorial, or if you get lost, but for the most part, you just want to listen to the instruction as you do in class and allow yourself and to dive into your breath. It's a pretty cool part of the live stream, getting a lot of messages and people sharing their experiences, but I think we're kind of expanding our community in this time. So from all of us at the studio and across the US, and we have people from Arizona and Las Vegas and Chicago, Florida, New York, and then we're getting messages from people in Colombia and Mexico, yesterday from the UK, several people from Italy. And so I thank you all for sharing and expanding this to your friends, and that may be living anywhere right now. And I feel like this is what we can offer people and hold space for, is the breath right now. So thanks again for sharing it, and we're receiving so many beautiful messages of how it's serving people. So hi Bradley, good morning. Lori, Apple TV is great for the video, and then yes, your phone for the music. Um, that sounds great. Should work out good. You could always, yeah, with the music, you could always, tether that to a Bluetooth speaker, right? If you wanted something a little bit more quality, but a phone works great. Hi, Teddy and Tanya. Good morning. I'm still waiting to see, you guys know Kari, who does we've done a few of the events with the Deep House Detox. He comes in and he transforms the whole studio with sound and lights. And I asked him last night, I can only imagine now. I bet you he's got, the video as big as the wall, speakers, and then the music. It's probably pretty sweet. So I'm waiting to get a picture of that for sure, or a video. Hi Ari, good morning. You're welcome for the detox. If you guys haven't jumped on to the detox classes yet, really encourage you to do so. They've been a gift, I know, for myself in the evenings, and I love sharing them with you. And I know it's not exciting, and it's not moving ourselves around through, what can be more distractions. And I understand that, but it really opens up the space not only for your mind to exist at the end of the day in a more peaceful place, but also it opens up your body for your vinyasa practice. So, if you can set aside like and dislike and come along for the ride, join us in the evenings. Hey Robert, good morning. Hi Kat. Because what I was saying last night in the detox is basically your mind's not going to realize how much energy that your body is storing until it's too late. It's going to take, months and months and months, and then eventually you're going to start to feel the ramifications or become aware of the ramifications or in flow and in process with everything that's going on in the world. And then you can maintain that space. And so basically right now there's this balance between all the stress that is coming at us, and then can we practice and put ourselves in a place in where we can, release that stress, not hold on to it. Certainly not, this is going to change our culture in so many ways. But we always talk about change in yoga, and finding the comfort in the changes as they're happening. So it's all playing out in real time. We really have no other choice but to exist in the present moment right now. Hi Terry, good morning. Andrew, the mayor, good morning. Thank you for your help and everything. So Andrew was the one that helped us get our parking meters to 2 hours versus 1 hour in front of the studio. And so we're continuing to work with our local city council members in all the needs that will come post COVID-19 and for our community and the fitness community. Jojo and James, of course, unless James has to work. I wonder how that went yesterday. I hope you made it through the class. We got about 4 minutes left, you guys, until we start. In 2 minutes, and I'll start the playlist. Deebs, good morning. And as you guys may realize at this point, PJ, good morning, the flow practice moves at a little bit different of a pace than the fit practice, both equally as challenging. But in the flow, you want to make sure that you're definitely listening to your body and take little breaks if you need to in child's pose. And if a hold is too long, here's the thing. There's a lot of yoga instructors out there that will hold you in poses because it's very challenging, and of course, and to breathe and to sustain that. But if a hold is too long, and then your breath is shortening, and then eventually you're not breathing, the only thing that's going to happen is your heart rate's going to go up, and then your body is going to start to grip, right, and hold on for dear life. And that is exactly the opposite of what we want to be doing with yoga. And so if that's shaving off and some of the repetitions of things like yogi push-ups or abdominals, right, shave some off. If that's, mindfully coming out with a breath, right, but then you meet that resiliency within yourself that if your breath is there, and your mind's going, oh man, this is challenging. But if your breath is there, right, and your body isn't gripping, that's when you stay in it. So you got to play that game within yourself. Hi, Frankie. Of course, a little GNR yesterday, Guns N' Roses. All right, you guys, I'm going to start the playlist on the Earbuds Music app. Make sure you're all popping up on here. There you go, Darlene. Josh, you guys are getting it good. Hi, Ashley, good morning. Okay, get your volume set, you guys. Video volume, most important with the instruction, and then find that balance. It's a little chilly this morning. The last 2 days, I'm pretty chilly in LA, but still I know quite nice, so we'll take it. And once you got your volume set, please go ahead and make your way into a child's pose today. Head towards the top of the mat. Knees just a little bit wider than your hips, not super wide. And then set your bum back to your heels. I will join you there. Lindsay, Ben, good morning. Hi, Derek. So knees just a little wider than your hips. You don't worry about stretching it all out quite yet. Just let your forehead settle. Your arms can bend at the elbows. And you're in a free breath right now, so no change to the breath at all. And simply arriving on your mat on a Thursday morning, Thor's Day. You all heard me say that in the studio, Thor's Day. This is not about judging. You're comparing versions of yourself, and let's just be grateful for who we are today, this breath that we have right now, and the ability to share this experience. It's a bit cliche, but we're expanding the collective consciousness, and by tapping into our breaths and feeling what we're feeling. In your child's pose, let's take prayer hands on the nape of your neck. And so bring your palms together, and thumbs rest on the back of your neck. And you can adjust your elbows if you need to, and then settle your forehead back down. And feel the gentle stretch in your upper arms and the back side around your triceps. Many of you have asked about teacher training. Normally we would be doing that in May. We're not going to be doing that in May, but we are going to do one this year. So we'll figure out that timeline as we continue through this adventure and through this process of this global crisis and pandemic. Let's bring your arms back out in front. Now you can stretch your child's pose out. And crawl your fingertips away so your elbows lift and your arms are straight. And feel the spread across your upper back. Even if you hover your forehead an inch or two off the ground. And twist the elbows in, feel the shoulder blade space, and breathe right into it with your lips sealed and your jaw soft. And just trying to address a lot of the things that come up as we continue to flow and to connect to our practice. With your inhale, rise up to a tabletop. Any things that I'm hearing from you guys, like, you might feel a little bit more tight in the morning, especially without the heat. And so try to erase your memory as far as what you thought your edge was. And really pay attention to your breath, and so that you can explore your edge in the moment. Let's start to wag the tail side to side. And breathing in through your nose and out. Next time your hips are to the right, let's keep them there. And then slide your left ear towards your left shoulder like you're holding an old school telephone in between your ear and your shoulder. And keep the weight in your right palm. Take a deeper breath into the sensation where you're getting it, probably in the outer right hip. And bring your gaze back to center, and then your hips. And swing your hips all the way out to the left first. And then your right ear slides towards your right shoulder again. And the visual is just like you're putting that old school telephone. And then holding it in place, keep the pressure in your left palm. And breathe into your body. And bring your gaze back to center, and then your hips back to center. A tabletop. And so reminder, you're still living life, and you're still breathing, and you're still feeling, and you're still processing. And as I used to say, and I'll still say, you don't want to know when it's going to be over. And so investing ourselves in the moments and the best we can. Let's tuck the toes. And as you exhale, lift your hips, come into a downward facing dog. The easiest way to explain it is a persistent and kind of practice and through the cycles of what is life. And so life is one big circle or one big cycle. And then within that one cycle, there's a lot of microcycles, things that we go through, like what we're going through right now. Some heavier, some lighter, but if you take that story away, it's a bunch of microcycles. And what we're doing here is processing that through the vessel of our body, the vital components of our being, right? Our breath, and respiratory system, our hearts, and the beat of our hearts. And take 3 more breaths here in your dog. Weight into your heels. You might get a little extra lift in your tail by drawing your low belly in. You feel your hands press firm, lift your heels up. And tiptoe, walk your feet all the way up to your hands, please. You can bring your big toes together. If that's too tight in your legs, separate your feet a little bit wider. And just go ahead and bow. Let your head release towards your toes. You can take the hands back on the nape of the neck. And light interlace through your fingers. And soften your chin into your chest. And feel this breath roll through your body. On your exhale, release your hands back to the ground. Everybody put a bend to your knees. And keep your chin to your chest, and then slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Okay, last bit are the shoulders and to roll, and then your head and your neck and to stack on your spine. And plug into your feet, stare down the wall in front of you. And relax your jaw, keep your eyes open, and let's take 3 breaths in through the nose and out. And feel your vinyasa practice and dedicating yourself into rooting in this place, in this time. So feeling your feet and then feeling the breath and creating the space. Have a great practice, everybody. With your inhale, reach your arms over your head. And as you exhale, dive, lead with your chest and forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, roll the heart out. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank, and breathe in the high part of a push-up. And work your arms straight, and cinch your ribs in as you extend through your heels. Feel your inner thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog, arms straight. And keep the gaze low. Exhale, lift your hips, come back into a downward facing dog. As long as you're breathing first, and you're going to feel the poses, you're going to feel the postures and the different sensations in your body. But as long as you're breathing, you keep that flow going. And it's going to support you a lot. And so you remain mindful in your practice. Firm to your hands, lift your heels. Bend your knees, exhale, 2 steps to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, lead with your heart. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back, breathe into your plank. High part of a push-up. And keep the head up, twist the elbows in, bend your arms, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, cobra or up dog, keep the chin low. And shoulders back, belly in, press into your down dog. And we're all waking up in the sensations of our body. And deepen your focus on your breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Exhale, 2 steps to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, lead with the heart. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant, step back, high plank. And breathe into your plank, legs strong. Arms straight, head up, inhale. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So that's 3 Surya Namaskar A. And continue to deepen your breath as you strengthen your back body. That's why we turn the elbows in slightly. And to externally rotate the upper arms. And to use more strength in our upper back. And keep your left foot down. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale your knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back and up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, press the ground away, reach up. Exhale, dive, hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, step back into your high plank. And take a breath in, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Right foot stays, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach. Exhale, dive, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And work the upper back. And it's going to support any resistance in that you're carrying down into your hips, into your inner thighs. If you're really feeling it in your low back, and put a little bend to your knees in your down dog. And feel your hands press. Inhale, look at your thumbs. Exhale, walk or light hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive, hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Left foot stays, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Work the core, inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back into a lunge, lower the knee down. Keep your toes tucked. Inhale, bring your arms up. Back toes tucked, arms straight. And so you're shooting your wrist out of your hips. And feel your front heel, steady your gaze in front. On your next exhale, T-twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. And so a twist is always going to build more internal heat. And the key is to maintain the length of your inhale and stay patient and focused and through your exhale, because it's going to try to pull you away from that. You feeling your body? Inhale, left arm comes forward, reach it back up. Exhale, bring your gaze and hands down to the ground. Lift your back knee, inhale, look forward. Exhale, use your belly, step to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive, fold, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot stays, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow, let it be easy. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale to your right elbow, twist. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, listen. Left foot back, big step, lower the knee down. Keep the toes tucked, inhale, sweep the arms up. And shoot your wrist out of your hips while pulling your shoulders down. And with your tailbone heading south, then you can bend into your front leg more. On your next exhale, T-twist. Take your right arm back, left arm forward. And really see where your mind's at. In any twist, if you slide your ears back, keep your chin parallel to the floor, and you're going to deepen the twist. And stay long on your inhales, patient on your exhales. Sweet. Bring your right hand down, come forward, and reach both arms up. And take a breath on your exhale, gaze and hands to the mat. And lift your back knee, inhale. Exhale, use your core, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Good job. Inhale, rise, stand up, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart, draw your ribs in, humble your chin, look to your fingertips. And play the game, weight into your heels. Little to no grip in your toes and a soft jaw. And feel the power, lightness, and nobody can see, so practice. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, press. Exhale, downward facing dog, listen. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Press back to plank. Lift your bum into your dog. Left foot down, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, step your right foot through. And keep your hands down, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg, bow, forehead into your right knee. And deepen your breath, feel the back of your right leg into your hamstring, and your back heel lifts high, roll to your toes. And keep your legs as straight as you can. Slide your gaze forward. And then bring your fingertips forward 6 inches. Transfer the weight. Lift your back leg. Standing splits. If that left leg is parallel to the floor, flex the ankle, draw through the inner thigh, and then kick through the heel for 5, 4, 3, 2. Step your left foot back. Bend your front leg into a lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up, shoulders over your hips. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, add the twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And pull your elbow into your outer thigh. Kick through your back heel, and then your right hand presses into your left hand to lift your chest up. And you remember, if you slide your ears back and keep your chin humble, you'll deepen the twist. With ease, feel your front foot. Bring your gaze and hands down onto the ground. And feel your left inner thigh. Kick your right leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your right shoulder. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, right knee to your left armpit. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step all the way through, back heel down. Big breath, inhale, come up to warrior two. And set your lunge, flip your right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Windmill your hands, pivot on your back toes. Exhale, step back, plank pose, and lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press through your heels. And breathe into your body, right foot stays. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, big step all the way through. Inhale, lengthen your gaze forward. Exhale, straighten the leg, fold, forehead to your knee. So as you're drawing your hips back, and turn your navel in, and then roll your back heel higher, and so you're into the toes. And legs straight, keep broadening through your back body and your shoulders. And then crawl your fingers forward 6. Transfer the weight, lift your back leg, keep them straight. And gaze down, soft eyes as you breathe into the intensity of the sensations in your standing splits. And working your right leg straight and stay for 5. Keep breathing, 4. 3, 2, use your belly, step back into your lunge, bend your front leg, and sweep the ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, add the twist, right elbow outside your left thigh, and pull your elbow to your outer thigh, lift the back of your right knee, and then slide your ears back, left hand to your right, deepen the twist. Feel the breath moving through your body. And front foot for balance. Gaze and hands down to the ground. Hey, you got it. Lift your left foot, kick it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your left shoulder, get it up there. Inhale, kick back and up, three-legged dog. Knee to your right armpit and twist. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, big step all the way through. Back heel down, big breath, come up, warrior two. Exhale sets you into your lunge. Flip the palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior two. And windmill your hands down. Back heel high. Step back. Exhale. Bend your arms. Chaturanga flow. Inhale, tops of the feet. Up dog. Exhale. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your dog. And root down into your hands. Feel the strength in your legs. Lift your heels. On an exhale, you can walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your big toes together and then lift your heels up. Spread your knees apart. And setting up Kakasana. It's like crow, but you bend your arms like Chaturanga Dandasana. So knees above your elbows. And turning your elbows in, knees are on the back of your arms, slide your gaze forward a few inches, and then lift 1, or lift both feet off the ground. And you're using the strength and stability in the muscles through your upper back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Exhale. Lift your butt up. Forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Soften your jaw. And connect to your breath. Inhale. Lift halfway. Lengthen your heart. Exhale. Forward fold. 2 more like that. Inhale. Lift halfway. Lengthen your heart. Exhale. Forward fold. 1 more. Inhale. Lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Little hop to the top. And so we're using the whole mat. Left arm under your right arm, eagle arms. And bend your legs. Now lift your chest up. So your legs are sitting down like chair. Hover your left knee, wrap it over your right thigh, and come into Garudasana. And point your left toes down towards the ground. And possibly even double wrap your ankle around your shin. And feel your hips spread. Keep your right leg bent. And then step your left foot back, warrior one, heel down. And so your back toes turned in on a 45-degree angle. The arms still bound, tailbone down, and start to slide your elbows up. So you're in a bound warrior one. And stay strong in your lunge, soften your eyes. And you can unwrap the arms, look down, and then inhale, arms up, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg and bring your hands to your hips. And proud chest, draw your ribs in. And hips square, pull them back, and then begin to hinge, lead with your heart. And it just means you're keeping your forehead above your heart. And find the sensation in the back of your right leg, and all the while maintain the connection to your back heel. And keep your belly drawing in, and then take your hands down, frame your front foot. And push down as though your right foot was pressing on the gas pedal, and to draw your outer right hip back. And breathe through your hips and into the line of your spine. And use your hands, gaze down, pivot on your back toes, lightly step your left foot to the top. And cross your right ankle behind your left so your pinky toes meet. Rock the weight into your heels. Interlace the fingers on the back of your right calf. That's your lower leg. And turn your elbows out. Drop the head down. And feel any tension that you are carrying in your QL muscle on the lower side of your back on the right. And keep deepening your breath. Any opportunity you see with your mind and to deepen your breath, please do it. And bring your hands back in front. Right foot back inside your left foot. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, left foot back into a lunge. Bend into your front leg, set your left hand flat, and then reach your right arm up, lunge twist. And so I'm coming forward through the back of the heart. It's like looking out over the edge of the cliff, and with the eyes keeping the head up, and then strengthening the top arm. And keep your right arm up where it is. Look down at your left hand. It's going to go like this. You might have to shift it forward. And then on an exhale, left knee, left elbow. Cool. Step back into your lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Step back. We got 3 more. Exhale, knee to elbow. And step back. Exhale, knee to elbow. And step back, you guys. And go knee to elbow, look down, stay here. Bring your left foot next to your right, bring your right hand down. Sit back into your heels, reach your arms up, Utkatasana. And take the grip out of your right thigh and draw through your midline, breathe in. Exhale, stand up, bring your hands to your heart. Let's float, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Hyper aware, the strength in your upper back. Your legs are doing what they're supposed to be doing and creating a root and a foundation, and so that you can feel in more space in your flow. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Baby hop to the top if you're not there. Right arm under your left in the fold. And bend your knees, lift your chest up.
And weight into your heels, lift your right knee, wrap it over your left thigh, so we're in eagle pose. And point your right toes down. And square your hips. Best practice in yoga is if you fall out, take a breath and come back in. Keep it light. And keep your left leg bent. Unwrap your right leg, step back, warrior one, heel down. Right toes turned in on a 45. Soften your chin, get your breath. And tailbone down, now start to slide the elbows up. So you're in a bound warrior one. And feel that baby twist in your rib cage. And soften your chin, unwrap your arms. Inhale, reach your arms up, bring your gaze forward. Beauty. Exhale, hands to your heart and to your hips, straighten your front leg. And so you're drawing your hips back. And belly in, lead with your chest. And again, that means forehead just above your heart. And pause halfway down. And shoulders away from your ears, belly in, bring your hands down. And then you can deepen the expression, make sure your back heel stays on the ground. And feel it, breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. Inhale, pivot on your back toes, heel high. Exhale, step right foot up to your left. Inhale, lift halfway to lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach your arms. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Step your left foot in between your hands. And right hand down, open to twist, reach your left arm up. And feel the awareness of strength in your right leg and through your upper back. And then soften your gaze down. Okay, we got 5 here. Right hand forward, right knee, right elbow, squeeze. And step back into your lunge, breathe in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, squeeze. 3 more, step back. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Inhale, step back. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Last one, step back. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Step your feet together, bring your left hand down. And feel your base, reach your arms up, Utkatasana. Rock the weight into your heels, take the grip out of your left thigh. You got it, belly in, chest proud. Inhale here. Exhale, rise, bring your hands to your heart center, feel your feet. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Great job, breathe. And draw your belly in, walk your hands back to your feet. And you should feel pretty deep into your forward fold. And drop the chin, take opposite elbows. And as you're folding, keep your belly active. And your navel drawing in and up. And relax the muscles on your face, around your eyes and your cheeks and your forehead. As you release your elbows, bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips. Flat back, inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, come all the way up to stand. And you should feel good. Head above your heart. And bring your feet together. Keep your hands on your hips. And feel the ground and then that separation of space. And you don't have to do anything with it. Just let it be space right now. And put all the weight over into your left foot. Hover your right knee in front. And take your right hand with your peace fingers and reach inside, hook your big toe. This could be plenty. And hips square. Roll your right shoulder down. If you want to add on a little bit more stability in your left leg, start to kick your right heel straight out in front of you. And keep your shoulders back. And feel the breath lifting through your inner left thigh. Even if that right leg isn't totally straight, and draw your belly in. Use your core. Keep your right heel as high as you can. Float both arms up. Reach tall. Step forward onto your right foot. Lift your left leg. Sweep your arms by your sides in toppling tree. And draw your mind through the presence of your breath with your arms by your sides. And thumb and index fingers connect. Point your left toes. Nice. With your inhale, bring your left knee through, lift it up in front of you, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your left foot down next to your right, and keep your arms up, lift your right knee, and then figure four, right ankle to your left thigh. And like we started, take your prayer hands together and put them on the nape of your neck. Elbows turning up, bend your standing leg, and find a spot and for your gaze to focus. And while you're in balance, take 5 breaths here. And great focus. And keep your prayer hands and slowly rise. Lift your right knee up. And step your right foot down next to your left. I know that's a lot of switches. Extend your arms back up towards the ceiling. And as tall as you can be, left hand down by your side. And grab the inside of your left foot, ankle or shin. And setting up a backward bend in dancer's pose. Kick into your left hand. And draw up through your heart as your shoulders roll down your back. And find your gaze. Keep your chin up, steady in front. You can do this. Stay active in your breath. With your inhale, bring your left knee through, lift it up in front of you, both arms high. And feel the reach as you continue to extend, and then bring your hands down onto your hips. And breath to your chest. Peace fingers with your left hand, and reach through, hook your big toe. And left shoulder rolls away from your ear. And you can stay right here with breath and begin to extend your left heel out in front. And so it's rolling your butt under, getting to your standing leg. And the whole idea of the vinyasa is to feel the ground and then draw your breath and that prana life force into your expression. And keep your left heel as high as you can. Use your belly, float both arms up. Yeah, step onto your left foot. Lift your right leg, sweep your arms by your sides, toppling tree. And standing balance on one leg, so good for the mind. And again, if you fall out, take a breath and come back in, no judgment. And take it slow, bring your right knee through, lift it up in front of you, thumb and index fingers, reach up. And keep the arms up, bring your right foot down. And hover your left knee, figure 4, ankle to your thigh. And prayer hands, bring them back to the nape of your neck. Awesome, bend your standing leg. And keep your hips square. And find your eyes, one spot, deepen your breath right here. And strong sequence, everybody. Rise up, lift your left knee, arms high. And left foot down, left arm stays. Bring your right hand down, grab the inside of your foot. And kick down into your right hand. As you open up the chest, shoulders away from your ears, coming into your standing back bend, dancer's pose. Nice. With your inhale, slowly rise. Lift your right knee in front. And reach your arms up. Exhale, feet together. Bring your hands to your heart center. Deep breath. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up. Exhale, dive. Give it all away. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. And downward facing dog, you should feel a lot of space and neutrality in your body. Close your eyes in your dog right now. And feel if you can expand your inhale to 5, even 10 seconds long. And your exhale the same, 5, even 10 seconds long. And keep your right foot down, open your eyes, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your right elbow, kick out onto the floor. And pivot your back heel down, and then reach your right arm up, come into fallen triangle. And we're going to take fallen triangle into rock star on your right side. Step by step, gaze and right hand down. Lift your back heel, kick your left leg back, hover the toes, three-legged plank. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot, step your left foot behind, and then press the mat away, lift your hips, reach your left arm back in space. Okay, we're going to take this into scorpion dog, step by step, gaze and left hand down. Pivot on your right toes, kick back into your three-legged dog. Good. Bring your left foot down into your dog. Lift your right leg up, lower your left elbow down, and then open your right hip towards the sky. If that's too much on your left shoulder, then just keep your arms straight, opening your right hip. Good. Press through your left hand, lift the elbows, square your hips. Inhale, you can do it. Exhale, right knee to your nose, curl and squeeze. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, work your core. 3 more. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Last one, kick back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Shoulders stay. Step back into your plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog work. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Great job. And feel the neutrality, space in your body. And catch your breath. Slow down your exhale. And stay with me. Left foot down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, kick out onto the wood. And back heel down, press the mat away, reach your left arm up, and fall in triangle, keep your head up. Okay, we're taking this into our rock star, one step at a time. Gaze and left hand down. Pivot your back heel high, kick back, three-legged plank. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Step your right toes behind. And then lift your hips. Reach your right arm back. All this exchange is maintaining the strength into your upper back body. And soften the gaze, bend the knees. And right hand down, pivot square, kick back into your three-legged dog. And step your right foot down into your dog. And to switch, lift your left leg up. Open your left hip, bend your right arm, come down onto your forearm. Lift your left knee towards the sky. If that's too much in your right shoulder, just keep the elbow lifted. And strong in your right leg, you got it. And weight into your right hand, lift the elbows, square your hips, left leg straight. Exhale, knee to your nose, curl and squeeze. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose. We got 3 more, you guys. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Last 2. Exhale, knee to your nose. Last 1. Exhale, knee to your nose, shoulders stay. Step back plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog press. Awesome. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ooh, good job, you guys. Come down onto your knees. In child's pose with your arms by your shins, forehead to the mat, please. And release the shoulders. And relax any tension in your forehead. If you are trying too hard, don't try. Just breathe. And slow down your exhale. Bring your arms back in front. And then crawl your hands into your knees. Roll up from the base of your spine, please. And hips on your heels. Feel the lightness in your chest. Gaze out in front. Awesome. From here, come onto your hands and knees, tabletop. You can crawl your knees back 6 to 8 inches. And so you're going to keep lifting your butt. And like cow pose, tailbone up, hands might go a little bit wider. And then bend your arms, elbows by your sides. So your knees, chest, and chin are touching the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards your spine. And keep your hands where they are. Slide your chest forward so your hips go flat. And you notice how far your shoulders are away from the sides of your neck. And press down through the tops of the feet. And then hover your ribs another inch off the ground. And point your 10 toes actively. And feel the strength in your low back. And keep everything where it is. Hover your hands 1 inch off the ground. Nice. Reach your arms forward, fingertips onto the ground in front. You look down towards the ground and press the belly into the mat and lift the tops of your feet off the ground. And then little tiny flutter kicks with your feet. And keep your gaze down and hips flat. Arms in front, flutter kick your feet. 10, 9. You're going to feel this work in your low back muscles. And just like they're your core muscles. 3, 2, 1. Feet down, slide your hands back. Separate your feet and so they're outer hip width distance apart. The elbows in and then start to press the mat away. And as you straighten your arms, press through your feet, lift your knees, and you're in up dog. And shoulders back and down. Gaze in front. Stay strong in your legs. You got it. And stay with your back. Look down your chest. Pull your belly in inch by inch. And lift your hips. Stay on the tops of your feet. And stay on the tops of your feet. And stay on the tops of your feet. And lift your hips as high as you can. Okay, roll over your left foot. Press the heel down. And roll over your right foot. Press the heel down. And take the biggest breath you can. Light sigh, exhale all the air. Great job, you guys. Inhale your right leg up. And right knee to your right wrist, half pigeon, set the shin down. And you square your hips, come forward onto your elbows. And turn the back of your hands onto the floor so your palms face up. And let your chin rest into your chest, and then take your hands into the front half of your head. And so you've got yourself a little cradle for your beautiful mind. Don't let go. And this is not about speed, and life is a process. And feel your practice in the process. And we can remove a little bit more of that like and dislike, and feel ourselves grounded within our own experience, and then therefore how we connect and how we relate to each other. Okay, lift your head out of the cradle and come back onto your hands, and set your hands palms down, and so they're a little bit wider than your shoulders. Okay, so remember, like the old school push-up, not the yogi push-up with your elbows in. Okay, the old school where you turn your elbows out. And so in pigeon legs, and you're going to lower down, elbows up. Inhale, press up, arms straight. Exhale, chest down, elbows wide. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. You do 7 more for a set of 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, do it. Good. Press up, curl your back toes, and then step back into your down dog. Feel your right leg. You reset your hands, lift through your hips, deepening your dog. And should feel good. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your left wrist, and turn your heel in so you angle the shin. And setting up pigeon, slide your right knee back. And come forward onto your elbows. And turn your palms up. And soften your chin towards your chest, and then take your hands onto the front half of your head. And so you're cradling your beautiful mind. And trust everybody as humans, and we're so resilient, but we need not add any stress or opposition into the change and the changes and that are taking place. If you allow those and to filter through the mindfulness of your practice, and you'll find what makes sense. And you'll feel support, you'll feel love, and you'll feel more patience.
And go ahead and hover your head out of your hands. You should notice that difference and come back up onto your palms. You can keep your pigeon legs. Take your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. And take an inhale here. And exhale, chest down, elbows wide. Inhale, pigeon push-ups. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Do 7 more, please. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Press up, curl your right toes, and lift your hips, step back, and feel that release in your left leg, deepen your dog, and adjust your hands if you need to. You really gently go ahead and bring your knees down onto the mat. And you rock to your left hip, swing your legs around in front, and avoid water if you can. And as we come into half rabbit, and your feet are flat, hip width apart, arms behind your legs, and reach through and grab the front of opposite shins. And so you've got your wrists crossed. You walk your feet in a little bit closer to your bum. You've done all this work and for your upper back, but only had the ability and to realize that space and connected to your foundation. And soften your belly, lean back. And last time, let your chin and curl into your chest, and you can let your breath go here. And feel your shoulder blades spread. And good for the shoulders and the stress in the neck. And you roll yourself back through your spine and switch the grip, and so the opposite wrist is on top. And take an inhale, lift up through your heart center. And soft belly, exhale, go ahead and lean back. And let your chin and soften into your chest. And wherever you find yourself in your mind this morning, I offer you the opportunity to feel good at where you are within the process, and without predetermining the outcome or where you think it's going, and without investing in your anxieties and about the future, and simply feel good about where you are at right now. And go ahead and roll yourself back up 1 vertebra at a time. Let's release the shins, and now if you would like a sip of water, you can take a sip. And then we'll meet lying down onto your back in our final resting pose today, in Shavasana. Knee head to the top of the mat, and legs straight with your arms released by your sides. I mean, who's to say how powerful or meaningful in the practice is? It's really, as we can feel it, that collective consciousness, it's really most impactful based on what's being represented within yourself. What you've had come up during this experience and what you've been able gather as more space. You deepen the relationship with your center. Right? But now hone the moment, the most peaceful moment of our practice as you lie down. If you skip this moment, you've not erased everything that we've done because it's still there. But you kind of shorten the opportunity and to receive that much more. And so be patient with yourself right now. And find the release of your breath and the letting go component of your body and your muscles. Hi, buddy. What'd you bring today?
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
You can say hi, you can say I hope everybody has a good day.